Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today we are gonna talk about HHU University Düsseldorf, and we are we are basically gonna like take you through like a whole application process, how you can apply to university. And if you haven't registered like on their website, on their portal, so you can simply click here on application or applicants. You can either choose any of them, so it will direct you to like the portal here. And if you see here, they mentioned everything in detail. You have decided to study here at HSU, and then you just can like create an account from here. And if you click, this is like the portal where it will open. And I mean, you can ignore like the first one, like a BID. That's like if you are in Germany, then you need it. And here you can fill your personal data and date of birth and place of birth. Place of birth basically you can find on your passport. And nationality, here we're gonna, like if you have like a second nationality, you can also mention. And then your country of residence, if you are not in Germany, then you have to like click your own country where you are right now. And then you know if you are in Nepal, you can click Nepal. And then you have to fill your details, put a password, and that password must be 10 character long. So make sure like no you are like kind of like fulfilling like the passport criteria with upper letter, lower letter. And then once you click, you have to agree with their term and condition, register. And as I already have like one account, so I'm gonna simply log in here. Sorry, I mean I cannot show like the student detail. That's the reason I had to hide. And once you log in, this is like the kind of like and here you can see like if you are like if you are an athlete, or if you have like from like a army background, your parents served to like they did like some national duty, then you get like some more privilege. And then you have to click like applications. Here you can select which intake are you applying. We are going to select winter. Start application right away. This is like, that means like you already selected which intake you are going to take, apply. And right now you just have to add a request, and you just click add a request. It will pop up to like like the next portal, I mean next step. And yeah, so don't I mean, make sure like you are applying to like the right intake. Sometime you get like confused. And if you are okay, then click add request. And here you have to select which degree are you applying. Are you applying for master or bachelor? I selected master because I was applying for master degree. And then which course, here I will select economics because we are going to take like examples of economics. And then we will see like what are the documents they needed. And it's like a restriction program, admission restriction. That means like they have limited seat. And this step, you don't have to do anything. Basically, it comes like directly from like the next last step. So whatever you choose, it will pop up or it will select accordingly. So you don't have to even like select anything. But if you are a top athlete or something, you can like select yes. But in my case, no, so I didn't select. You also have like some hardship cases. If you have some kind of like a um, like if you have some acceptance letter or something, you can select here also. And then if not, I mean, there are a bunch of information. It's like also like military services if your parents served. If not, then just select next. And here, a lot of people got confused. It's basically your intermediate certificate or intermediate degree. You just need to write all the detail. Here I have written Nepal because I studied in Nepal, and then it's like university entrance qualification acquired abroad. That's not in Nepal. If you, I mean in Germany, if you study your plus two in different country, you have to select this option. And then what was your grade in your plus two intermediate? You have to put it. They only select like up to one decimal point, so make sure like you are writing, one decimal, like 2 point. If your grade is like 2.87, you can simply write 2.9, and then select your when you graduated, when you passed your intermediate. If your date is like in different like in Nepal, we have like a Bikram Samvat, so you can simply convert to AD and select next. And then here, if you already served like for military services or you did something for government, then you can select yes, but here we'll select no. And then if you are already in Germany, and then you can select like yes. And second option is like whether, like your son or daughter of a parents, from like a EU are working here or was working, and then you can select yes or no. And if your family member is like have like a registered partner here or working here, then accordingly you can select. Or if you are a parents of a kid who is in Germany or EU, then you can select yes or no and then select next. Here is like, why are you qualifying? Or let's say like, what makes you like, eligible to apply for master program? That means you already finished your bachelor degree. Here we have to fill our bachelor degree. So there are bunch of program which are in bachelor degree, so you don't have to just scroll. I was just showing like, um, what are the courses. I mean, it's like also in German and in English. Then but you can just simply like search, and then it will pop up. And like the course my student studied was business administration, so I just selected, like, I searched business. I mean, it pop up. And then here is like, if you no, if you already have a VPD, let's say you applied on UniAssist and you got the VPD, and in VPD it might be mentioned, or it is mentioned that your German grade is like 1.7, 2.1 or something. You can simply, write it. If you are not passed out, then you can also select like a preliminary. That means like your final degree is yet to come. And then here you have to select like what is your like a grade, what you achieved. You can write in, if you already have your VPD, you can also just mention like the grade, like the converted grade in whatever was mentioned in your VPD. Or you can also mention your transcript grade, what, like, if your grade is like system is in percentage, you can write percentage. But here we have CGPA, so I'm gonna select CGPA. And passed out date, like when you graduated, there are different dates. Basically you can just select like the date which is mentioned on transcript, like your date of issue. And that will be like, your date and which country you studied. If you studied in Nepal, mention Nepal. India or different country, you can mention your country. And then the location of the institute. Here you might be confused with like a university and institute. If your transcript must be mentioned your university, so just simply write like the address of like city name, not full address, just city name. And then you have to upload your transcript. And you can also simply, if you have like some grading system and not mention on your transcript, you can merge into one file and then you can upload, because here if you read, they like max one file. So you can just simply merge your transcript, your grade system and everything, and then upload. And your CP earned to date, like how many credit point you have achieved so far. You can just mention 120, 210, or it's also like based on your transcript. So if your transcript has like 210 credit point, mention 210, 120, mention 120, and what's what the maximum credit point you could have achieved. So you can write, and then number of semesters. If you have some additional document, if you forget to, like here, they also mention like motivational letter of recommendations or anything. If you have, you can simply upload those documents also. So here I uploaded like gap year because of COVID. There was like a complication with the final degree. A student got in 2025 their final degree, but university mentioned like the passing, like the passed out date is 2027. So that's that, and then select next. Yeah, if you have APS, you have to upload also APS here. And then if you already, if you're already studying at HHU, then you can say yes. If not, then no. And here is like about your second master. If you already have a master degree, then you can say yes. If not, then just say yeah, 9. Okay, so here they are asking for language certificate. If your course is like, in this case, it's like a fully English course, so we have to upload IELTS. If it's a German, then upload German certificate also, and then select next. Okay, so the most confusing point is here, we don't know like how what are the courses comes into economics or business or business administration module. So it's not like it should be like exactly same. It's not like that, if your course falls in this area, or like your module is somehow similar, like around 60%, 70% module is similar, that course you can count in this category. So for economics, you can count, and for how many credit point you acquired in quantitative module, I counted, I wrote, and then select next. And if you failed in final examination, then definitely, like you have to select yes. That was something also where if you failed 3 times here in Germany, then, but yeah. And then once you select in next, you have to upload your CV. You can simply use their format here, or you can also use Europass to make your CV and then select next. And if you have some additional, like kind of like a entrance qualification, you can also, mention here. If not, then you can simply mention about your bachelor degree, like where you studied your bachelor degree. And then I'm gonna write like Tribhuvan University because my student studied there, so I will simply mention that Tribhuvan, and then university. And here you can also write like the location, Kathmandu, and country also you can write, but it's not mandatory though. But it's nice to write it because people will know like where you studied. And here is they are asking, you know, GMAT, GRE. You can, I mean, they have like aptitude test. You can find like the more information once you click here. And yeah, so for aptitude test, they want either, like GMAT, GRE, or TM Viso. So if you already have an official certificate, then you can simply upload and write like the overall grade. And I'm gonna show you like how much it costs you, like this TM Viso. They only recognize these three certificates, or and also they have like they wrote like the gradings, and also about like some more detail about grading system. And TM Viso basically is also like a aptitude test, and it costs a lot. And the thing is like they haven't mentioned about the detail, like they need GMAT or GRE in their application requirement. That's really sad, but you should have check, like make sure like you are fulfilling all the criteria, and um, then only kind of like start application. But in some cases you will not even know like they need. And I'm gonna test, like just upload a random document, and then I will show you like where you will find like the submit button. And once it uploaded, you just simply click next. Okay, it will pop up soon. So you can see, I mean, you can see all the details, whatever you filled there, and then you can select, I mean, you have to, like agree their term and condition, and then select like a next, like a submit application. And if you can also, like upload and then just go to like top view, and there also you can find submit application button. So thanks for watching, and see you in next video.